Dude, what up? Welcome on in. Another live, another day. We're going to go over the card today. I appreciate y'all. Big Red Alert play at 6 o'clock, by the way. There's a fly in here. I can't catch him. Maybe I'm too slow, but what up, everybody? How we doing? Are we ready? We got some Wiz Khalifa in the back. Little Pennsylvania. And how's everybody doing today? We're going to start off with college football, and we're going to touch on NBA. Our model has been so good with NBA. It's actually been crazy. I appreciate the likes. If you're already liking a video, YouTube, any college football game you guys want me to touch on, let me know. I just got done every single game outside of what has already been released on my premium card. So with that being said, if you guys are interested in a game, put it in the comment section. If not, I do want to touch on something in the NBA. A couple games that I do have starred, Mavs and Wizards being one. Very interesting game. We do like the Wizards in this one. Wizards are a team nobody wants to take ever. They just got blown out again yesterday by like 30 against the Cavs. 2-7. The only tough part is the Mavs don't cover ever, and they are abysmal right now. We do have the most probable outcome being Mavs winning, but I'll tell you right now, I think the Wizards are going to win that game. But before we get into college football, what's up, YouTube? If you any game in particular you guys want me to touch on, put it in the comment section below now, right there, and I will touch on it. And I hope you guys are doing well. We're going to touch on NFL. Yeah, of course I like him at home. It's just how, the game's going to be close. And how much is Embiid going to play? Because he really slows the offense down. But I do like Maxey at 30+. Always, man. He's a beast. Blazers and Heat game is one I want to touch on before we go right into college football. We like the under a lot in the Blazers and Heat game. There's not one projection that's even within 5 points of this total at 240.5. This game could be 180 to 180. But I'm just saying right now, the NBA totals through these projections has been amazing. So, yes. We do like the Blazers and Heat under 240.5. Ohio State minus 29. Unfortunately, I don't like Ohio State today at that number. I've been looking at this Ohio State game a lot. I really am a big advocate for Ohio State team total all the time. But our top projection has this game at 31-15, which just, it doesn't make sense. Sometimes this model is just off with just kind of like basic numbers. But there's not one projection that is even insinuating a massive blowout. Some other common projections that we have for this game is 34-17 and then 31-10. So I don't know. I would probably, me personally, I'm just staying away from the game. If you're looking to drop just a little bit of juice, maybe people are putting them in money line somewhere or whatever. I'm glad the I Do Milfs guy is permanently blocked and you can't even see his messages. That's great. How we doing? If you guys are on TikTok, do me a favor, tap the screen. Let's get up to 1,000 likes. Like the video as well. If you guys are new, if you're on YouTube, do me a favor, hold it down and give a like on the video. So yeah, to answer your question, man, Ohio State, I just can't back them today. All the projections don't really favor them. So unfortunately, I'm going to stay away from the Ohio State game. They're the best team in the nation by a long shot. I think their schedule kind of sets them up for failure because it's so easy now. So we'll see. We'll see kind of where that takes them. And if you guys are just tuning in, we just got this live started. We touched on a few games already. Red Alert played today at 6 o'clock, my highest rated game, no doubt. Love Purdue today. Home game, play okay at home. I kind of agree with that. We just have no projections with Ohio State blowing out Purdue. And they very well should, and I don't see it being a close game, per se. The fuck is wrong with my mouse? My mouse is being weird, y'all. All right. What other games are you guys interested in? We could start with Army and Temple. As well, Army and Temple game that goes off at noon. I'll tell you guys right now, our model loves Army. And we actually like the over in this one. It's just I can't back it because Army could be so dry. That is the first game of this live. And if you guys are new coming in on TikTok, welcome on in. Tap the screen, tap the screen. I appreciate y'all. Hit the like button. But Army and Temple, we're actually seeing the most probable outcome. Army winning by 10, which I love. Army's such a tough team. Very tough to beat in general. It's just, I wish they would just figure out a way to throw the damn ball, man. Indiana versus Penn State. I think this is another one where I think Indiana's only going to win by 14. I'm probably going to bet 31-14. We obviously see the total or the spread at 14.5. And it's going to be right around the number as well. 31-17. Penn State would cover. The game would go under. It just seems like it might be right. 31-17. I do like that as the final in Penn State. And that's what our projection like as well. So I circled that game because if you guys are backing Indiana, I think it's 7, maybe in a teaser down would be safe. It's going to be a weird, ugly game. Penn State plays okay at home, but they're a freaking disaster. Let's call it what it is. SMU and BC, we're seeing right around 33-21 being the final. And I don't know what happened to my... There we go. Go you down to what? Showed it. Let's go. All right. I am looking at these games here as well. SMU and Boston College. That line did drop, which is interesting. But it kind of makes sense because we're only seeing the probable outcome here at 33-21. And if you look at the total, that's directly kind of right around the total. SMU is 2-6 to the over. A lot of people are typically used to betting SMU games over. They're just not getting there this year. Texas A&M minus 10 today. That's not the line, right? Texas A&M, where's that game at? I have that written down here as well. A&M at, the fuck is A&M playing? Missouri. Yeah, that's a very tough game. I personally have a Missouri money line ticket, but it's just for a dog one. I have Missouri money line and Iowa money line, but our model really likes A&M today. Most probable outcomes being 28-21 and 30-20 with a only 5% upset cluster, which is never cool. My model gives me an idea what the percentages are if there is an upset. This one's very low. I don't know. I think that the model could be off here a little bit. Missouri's tough. Their defense could be very breakable, which is the only downfall to that. But I think you're right. Our model loves A&M. Our model actually loves Oregon too, but I'm on Iowa. So I wanted to pass that along here with A&M and Missouri. They really favors Texas A&M, by the way. As far as Miami goes, Syracuse and Miami, we don't like the 29.5, even though I think they should cover. We're seeing some outcomes at 31-10. Every outcome has Syracuse under 11 points. So what I like in that game, I don't know what Syracuse team total is. I would lean towards the under. We've seen very similar results in this game and predictions like we did in the Raiders and Broncos. The only downfall is I took the bait, took the Broncos, when maybe it's just as easy as taking the team that's supposed to get blown out with a very low median for their final score projection, take their team total under. So maybe look towards a Syracuse team total under in that game. Georgia and Mississippi State, we're seeing very conflicting outcomes here. All on Georgia, whether it's by 6 or whether it's by 9. So I will say this. If I'm getting down on the Georgia game at all, I am going to take them just money line. And that's all I'm going to do with the Georgia game. Okay? Indiana over 31.5. I don't like it. I actually am on the under in the Indiana and Penn State game. And I'll tell you what, Penn State's going to try to grind this out, get a couple first downs. And we seen Indiana struggle in the first quarter of their last game against decent defense. And Penn State's going to bring their best defense the entire game. I do really like the final score 31-17, but our model has 0 projections with Indiana over 31 points. And that's very hard to believe. Indiana could very well blow them out, but I'm just telling you guys what the model likes. So, yeah, Indiana over 31.5 points. I don't like it, if that makes any sense. Even though Indiana should absolutely destroy Penn State. Penn State's very, very bad. If this game was in Indiana, I would guess Indiana would be favored by 19.5. Arizona and Kansas, I believe. We have final score projections around 30-23, and then also 31-19 favoring Arizona. So take that with a grain of salt. I do like Arizona today. It was actually almost on my card. It's just, I don't know, 2 very inconsistent teams, and I don't like Arizona's quarterback. So I personally left off it. I do have a star by that game, and I also have a star by another game, which still debatable to release today. Florida and Kentucky. I got to see what time the Florida and Kentucky game is at. Actually, I don't fucking care what time it is. I know it's later. Our model has Florida winning by at least 7 in every projection. And Florida is awful on offense. Like, literally awful. Do you back it? Don't you back it? I'm just passing the information that I see. Florida to get the job done against Kentucky. I have a star and a circle by it. The projections are super, super high for them. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you guys are thinking with that game. I just know what I'm looking at. So, Florida, definitely. Iowa State, that game as well. We like TCU in that one. Some favorable outcomes, 30-22 and 29-22, favoring TCU. Auburn and Vandy. Vandy's favored in every single projection for this one. Auburn has a really bad defense. The public's all over Vandy. There's a couple things to consider in this one. The public is all over Vandy. There's still a fly in here. But our model has Vandy winning every single time. Now, what other games are you kind of interested in? Anybody, even the lower games? Nebraska, UCLA. I really wanted to bet UCLA, but our model is all over Nebraska, and Nebraska's bad. That's all I can say about Nebraska. They're very, very bad. I can't catch this fly. Any games in particular, if you guys want me to touch on really quick, I will. I'm going to lay off hockey. I do have more NBA up here. Bulls and Cavs. We really have a strong favor for the Cavs. Minus the 8.5. Every projection has the Bulls losing by at least 10. Lakers and Hawks. We like the under. We had one projection going over. I may look at Luka's points for that game as well, but we also like the Hawks. We took the Hawks yesterday, and I think the Hawks won. Suns and Clippers, stay away. Raptors and Sixers, premium play. And Pacers and Nuggets, we like the Nuggets team total over in that one. So with that, before these games go off, any other questions? Because it's time. It's football time. If you guys don't have any questions, as always, my highest rated game is at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in today. Do I think Ohio State scores 39? No, I do not. I like Ohio State's team total under. I have no projections with Ohio State over their team total today. And I have at least 7 points under their team total. So any other questions, and I'm out. I love you guys. It's time to watch football. Each and every one of y'all better be watching some football now. If no more questions, adios, amigos. Muchos gracias. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, YouTube.